Listen to the Democratic Congressman Xavier Becerra. I'll play the clip.
To many of us, this new Ryan Republican budget looks a lot like the old Romney-Ryan Republican budget that Americans less than 6 months ago rejected at the polls. Earth to Chairman Ryan, Chairman Ryan, come back to earth, because people want to get to work. People want to make sure that the earned benefits that they paid for are there for them when they finally need them. And I think what we have is a budget on the Democratic side that reflects the reality of people on earth.
All right, Congressman, you want to respond to the Democrat?
Well, we want to compete for the Earthling vote as well. I don't really know what to say about Javier there. I like Javier quite a bit. We disagree on some of these things. We're the ones that have the bipartisan idea to save and strengthen Medicare, not only for the current generation, for the next generation. We're the ones with the courage to say that our entitlements need repairing if we're going to avoid a debt crisis and if we're going to make sure that they don't go bankrupt. We're the ones that are proposing fundamental tax reform, which a lot of centrist Democrats agree with us on this, Wolf. Plug the loopholes, lower the tax rates for businesses and families for economic growth. Our budget was reviewed by two prominent Stanford economists. It projected that it would increase jobs by 500,000 next year and 1.7 million jobs a year by the end of the budget window. Faster economic growth. The reason we're balancing the budget, Wolf, is not just to make our spreadsheet look good, expenditures equal revenues. It's to get our payment on our debt down. It's to have a healthy economy. It's to create faster economic growth, to get jobs. You have to reform government to do that.
Well, on the Medicare issue, which is maybe the most sensitive issue out there, are you saying there are Democrats who support your plan, which Democrats describe as creating a voucher for Medicare recipients?
It's not a voucher program. That's a poll-tested word they use to describe it. It's called premium support. And it's an idea that originated from the Brookings Institution, from Democrats to begin with. It's an idea I used to work with Alice Rivlin. It's just like what we call the Rivlin-Domenici plan, which is a bipartisan group that put out there. It's exactly just like the idea I worked with Ron Wyden, a senator from Oregon last year. The point is, good people from both political parties can look at this problem, a bankrupt Medicare system in the future, and come to a solution, and that's what we're proposing. Our solution, by the way, Wolf, doesn't affect the benefits for anybody in or near retirement, but it puts reforms of the program so that we can make it solvent for the next generation, like my generation and our kids. We think it's the best idea for saving and strengthening Medicare. We think the Medicare board that will be put in place because of Obamacare is going to lead to cuts to Medicare that will deny access to Medicare beneficiaries. So, yeah, we have a problem with Obamacare because we think it's very dangerous for Medicare, and we think we have a better idea.